don't let it take you under. I'm saying that to say that there are a lot of people that really want to be entrepreneurs, that really believe in their idea, but you have to add some caution, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs that I know who have, in fact there are a number of entrepreneurs I know who have lost their marriages, lost their houses, lost their health, because of their undertaking. And some might say, well, you know, that's admirable, they're gonna die for what they believe in and all that kind of stuff. The problem with that assumption is that we assume that person will bounce back from that bankruptcy or from that divorce or from that, that repossession. And we only hear about the guys who have bounced back. We don't hear about the guys who didn't bounce back. And trust me, for every one that bounced back, there are a few thousand that didn't. So when people use individuals like Richard Branson, Alan Sugar, Bill Gates, when people use those as examples of what the general populace can do, I really disagree. Those guys are, they are not representative of what the average person is capable of. They're just not. So they shouldn't be used as a blueprint, is what I'm saying. What their story, if you read their biographies, their stories, the things that they've done, the risks that they've taken, stuff that they've invested in, and so on and so forth, I don't think should be used as a blueprint. And I think when it has been, it's resulted in the taking under bit. So I think that this is something that you need to exercise a degree of caution with whatever it is that you're doing, because you've only got to, even though you might believe in something, you've only got to watch X Factor to know that there are some people who believe that they'll be the next, pop idol and the next #1 artist on the charts. But we all know they haven't got a chance in hell. We just know that. But they don't, right? And that's what makes it entertaining viewing. Think, how can this person be so blatantly unaware of their lack of talent in this way? And conversely, there are individuals who don't seem overconfident. They don't seem like, they immediately have what it takes, and then they blow you away once they open their mouth. And the same thing happens in entrepreneurship. Exactly the same thing. You see people who are full of themselves, they seem so confident, they might even have a really good idea, but then you see them the following year, oh, what happened with that idea? Oh, well, and a list of excuses come along. Or there are people who are absolutely brilliant, and you can see that they're beaming with light, but for some reason, they don't seem to be able to connect the dots for themselves. Right? Other people can see it, but they can't. In case I haven't got a slide on it, this is where a mentor can come in, because a mentor will be able to identify some of your potential and some of the areas where you need work, some of your areas of development. Most successful entrepreneurs will tell you that without a mentor, there is, I think it's something like a 35% chance of you failing, an increased 35% chance of you failing if you do not have a mentor. Now, a mentor is not going to prevent you from making any mistakes. You're still going to make mistakes, but you'll make far less mistakes if you take a mentor on, and more importantly, listen to what that mentor has.